After losing everything I own to the 2019 bushfires in Australia, I've rebuilt my life and plan on travelling to every continent with my Africa twin. Join me on this adventure as I rise from the ashes of my former life.
Last time I came through here, on Rise the Phoenix Season 1, I don't think all the cameras were working properly. This is such a cool little bridge. 1867. Isn't this a cool bridge? Hopefully you'll get a view of it right there over my shoulder. It's so cool. So I figured after my story earlier that I would just leave cameras going, or leave that one going for a while, and even this one for a little bit. And just show you a little bit of the beautiful countryside that I'm travelling through, and the strange random route that TwatNav has given me. And it's actually taken me up some spectacular little roads, which is one of the reasons why I was glad that one was still going. I am going to Echuca, and I'm going to be there for 3 nights. One night we'll be camping because all of the motels are full, and besides I want to camp anyway because I need to check out my my hammock and my underquilt and my top quilt in cold temperatures, and it's going to be down to 4 degrees or less tonight, so that's cold enough to get a decent idea of how well the underquilt, which is rated to -5, and the top quilt, which is rated to -10, actually cope in 4 degrees or less. So anyway, look, I'm hoping that you've got something out of today's video. If you have, as I always say, please give me a big thumbs up. It really does make me feel good. It really does help the channel because it pushes it up further and further in the YouTube algorithm, which makes YouTube show the thumbnail to more people. So I've just been chatting for about 10 or 15 minutes. With a guy who came up because he saw all the stickers all over the bike. So I gave him one of my stickers and he's going to subscribe to the channel. So hey, welcome. And do you know what? That's the best thing about, you know, you stop somewhere with a bike like this that's covered in all of the stuff that's on it, with all the stickers and everything, and people just come up and start talking to you. So there's a sign at the entrance to this little road that Twatnav's put me on, says dry weather only road. Well, it hasn't rained today, so that's all right, but there is water on the road. So it does make me wonder just what I might come up against like that. We'll see how we go. I mean, if it looks too bad, we just go back, don't we? You know, it's not really an issue to go back and admit that something wasn't good for me. Ah, look at the little windmill. To be honest, somewhere like out here would be quite nice to camp. We could probably do that. Wow. Which part do I go through? Through that. She's slippery, far out. And I just got mud all over my boot. Oh no. Yeah, somewhere like out here, it'd actually be beautiful to camp. I'm still 50 kilometres out of Echuca, and I would like to get to Echuca. Okay, so I've just put in a different memory card into the 360 and thought I'd show you things a bit here now. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's going to do. I mean, this is a pretty enough location. I got it's the Campaspe River. Morning all. So you all know that, like, when you see a YouTube video and you see this YouTuber sort of reach out from under their blankets and they're like, all that sort of crap. And then they unzip the tent and they get out and they walk around stretching and stuff. Obviously, they've had to get up to go set up the cameras and everything, and it's like, fake. I just look at that stuff and think, I'm not even going to go there. I literally put this camera outside my hammock here last night. So there's all my crap sitting on the ground sheet. And I thought, well, I can get that when I wake up. But I've actually been awake for a while now. I just haven't gotten out of here because I'm lazy. I went to sleep probably about 8:30 last night, and I woke up at about 2 o'clock this morning, and I was boiling hot. And I thought, right, okay, and I really need a piss. So I got up to do that. Getting out of a hammock after being asleep for a while is, yeah. And then getting back in while still feeling sleepy is, yeah. Anyway, so I managed to get back into the hammock again without killing myself, which is a real feat. And played on my phone for a while, then turned it off and went back to sleep. And when I woke up at about, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock, something like that. Just pretty good, basically. I've had 2 nights sleep in one night. Yeah, now it's kind of like I'm starving and I really need to go and sort that out. But I'm only about 15 minutes out of today's destination, and my tarp has become quite loose overnight. There's just been a slight breeze, and what it's been doing is slowly, obviously, maybe pulling the stakes a bit out of the ground or something. But I'll show you around the campsite in a moment. So I said I feel like I'm living in a salad bowl, because the whole place here is covered with this stuff. I don't know what it is, but it's like something you'd put in salad. It's like everywhere. Everything here is covered in it. And everywhere I've walked, you can see where I've walked, because it's just squashed down. It's that soft. Now, unfortunately, the ground underneath is soft as well, which meant that the bike started to sink last night, and I had to go and put a whole pile of sticks under the kickstand to keep it upright. I put a whole pile of sticks and then ended up having to get bigger sticks because it was still sinking. So this is my setup though. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. And I ended up just tying off the tarp onto the bike here as well. Didn't tie anything really tightly, but there was absolutely no dew whatsoever last night. So didn't really even need the tarp, but it did keep the breeze off me, which is fine. And I actually slept fairly well. Looks like somebody had a campfire here once. I could have done that, but nah. And just down here is the Campaspe River. And apparently it's got blue-green algae in it, or something like that. Anyway, time for me to try and pack this stuff up and head into town.
I'm going to go straight to the motel and see if I might be able to check in early. They'll probably just look at me and laugh. And have a look at a couple of things around town. See if I can get hold of Anxiety Wizard and see if he's coming down this way today on his new bike. And if he is, then I'll get to meet up with him. If not, there's still tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see how things go. Be really cool to meet up with him though and see his new bike. Anyway, I'll chat with you once all this is packed up.